When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Alrighty, hi guys. My name is Kamoya. Welcome to Empathic Earth Angel. Welcome back. If you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. So today I'm going to pull, the main theme of today's reading is going to be from my inner child oracle deck. I feel as though the energies that are going on in the sky at this time, I feel that we need to re-spark that joy in our lives and just really connect with our inner child. Connecting with your inner child allows you to really just play and be in the highest frequency, which is joy. Then I'm going to also pull a card from my Gateway and Activation of Light deck, so you can at least see what transformations you're going through, what cycles you may be experiencing. And then I'm going to pull cards from my Archangels deck, see what angels are on your side at this time, a message from your future higher self, a mindful message for you to take with you, and a short spiritual inspirational message at the end of the reading as well. And at the end of the reading, I will be sending you good energy. I will allow the incense to finish burning out. If you do not consent to this, please click off at the end of the reading. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so we're going to get right into today's reading and read the energy for you. Thank you for allowing me to do this. Alrighty, let's cleanse the energy of the deck. Alright, Spirit, any messages for the collective today? Any messages for the collective today? What is it that they need to hear at this time? Any messages for the collective at this time? Okay. First card, you deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. Okay, I love that for you guys. Any other messages, Spirit? Because I'm going to pull 3 cards from this since this is going to be the main theme of today's reading. This one caught my attention. Whew! Almost dropped a couple. This one caught my attention. It's time to celebrate. Awesome. Okay. Any other messages, Spirit? This one wanted to be seen. There is hope ahead. Okay. So I'm going to read the messages from your inner child at this time. The first card that was pulled was, you deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. Let me get up closer. Okay. Let's read what that card says for you. You deserve to be seen. Within each of us, no matter how deep it might reside, is someone who desperately longs to be seen and cherished for who they are. This is a normal desire that is crucial to our well-being and the embodiment of our true self. It is not selfish, nor is it anything to be ashamed of. So before I continue to read this reading, what I'm picking up on this card is, some of you guys have a fear of being in the spotlight, okay? And Spirit is letting you know that there's nothing bad that will come from you being in the spotlight. I know that like we're used to seeing celebrities saying, oh, it's not all that, it's not all what it's cracked up to be. But Spirit is letting you know that you are supposed to be seen, okay? You're not meant to be in the background because you are a star, okay? And in order for you to even manifest the dreams that you are desiring at this time, I'm getting that some of you guys want to be celebrity status, okay? But you can't be celebrity status if you're in the background. Spirit wants you to put yourself out there and don't worry about what is to come or what negative aspects might come of it, because you are protected, okay? So Spirit wants you to know that it is okay to want to be seen, and don't worry about what other people have to say about you, okay? Because guess what, they were talking before you were even in the spotlight, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that they're gonna keep talking. They're gonna keep talking. They're gonna be wondering how you got such beautiful blessings, okay? Let them wonder, let them hate. They were hating before. Don't worry about like dimming your light so that other people could feel better, okay? Because that's not the frequency that you should be on, and that's not the frequency that Spirit wants you on, okay? See, the gift of being seen is something that is meant to be given to us as children by a trusted caregiver, but sometimes they were unable to do so. There can be various reasons for this, and even there can be various reasons for this, and even if a caregiver did love us, they might still have not been able to truly see us as we are. In truth, it can be easier to see a person through our own lens instead of letting that person show us a new view of the world. If you feel there are parts of you that would benefit from being seen, now is the time to do so, in the way it is healing for another to see us. It can be just as beneficial for us to see ourselves. Okay, so what Spirit is saying is that some of you guys, your parents, I'm getting that your parents never had time for you, or they had multiple children, so you were always like on the back burner. So you never got that spotlight as a kid, okay? You never got celebrated. You never got that pat on the back. You never got the ooh, hooray. You never got any of those actual like attention as a kid, right? And some of you may also love your parents, and they may have been coming from a good place. Maybe they worked a lot, but spirit is letting you know that although you didn't have that then, now is the time for you to get it now. And for some reason, because you never got it as a kid, you feel as if that you're afraid of it because you're not used to it, okay? But spirit is saying don't run from the unfamiliar, because this spotlight is yours, okay? They want to put you there because you're meant to shine, and you're meant to be celebrated because you are beautiful. You have such beautiful gifts. You're not just beautiful on the outside, you're beautiful on the inside, okay? And spirit wants to broadcast that. They want to show that to the world, but you have to allow yourself to be in the spotlight, okay? And don't feel guilty about it, because it is yours. Spirit wouldn't give you anything that is meant for somebody else. You only get what is meant for you, okay? Acceptance. So this is an acceptance exercise. For this exercise, think of at least one thing you are very good at, but that you have not allowed yourself to claim as yours. Once you have something in mind, make a I am statement. Okay, make I am statements. These statements can be about anything you like, but they should provide a sense of empowerment when you say them aloud. For example, I am powerful, I am kind, I am amazing at board games. Sorry, I'm choking. Get as specific as you can regarding your awesomeness. So spirit wants you to get in touch with whatever it is that you know that you're good at, but you haven't allowed the world to see, or what you may feel like you're not good at, but other people may see as talent. Reaffirm that you are talented, okay? Spirit wants you to write your own affirmations for what you are dealing with specifically. Yes, we can go online and reaffirm different things, but it's more personal when you have your own affirmations that hit closer to your heart center, okay? So for example, I love to write, okay? And before, I used to think that I was terrible at writing and reading. So my affirmation would be, I am an excellent reader. I retain every information that I read and I apply it to my life. I'm an amazing writer. People love to read what I have written down. It touches the soul of many. Okay, so these are affirmations that you can create in regards to your own life. Just make them personal. Something that you need to hear. You need to hear, or you needed to hear when you were a child. Write down your I am statements and place them somewhere you will see them throughout your day. Whenever you see these statements, speak them aloud with conviction. Believe that what you are speaking about yourself is irrevocably true. Okay, so spirit wants you to not just write these affirmations down, but they want you to actually see them daily. Okay, affirmations is going to be your new cup of tea. You're going to have to drink it, swallow it religiously every day, okay? And these affirmations, go back to them every day, especially if you already did them for one day and you feel like your thoughts are racing in terms of saying that you are not good enough. Stop, get up, and say them again. That will reprogram your brain, so in the time when like you are feeling like you aren't enough or you're not capable of something, that you can do it still, okay? And that's what spirit wants you to do, is to have your affirmations ready, okay? It's time for you to rewrite your story. You are not meant to be in the background, you're meant to be in the light, so shine your light. Responsive journaling. Okay, so these are some journaling questions for you to write down. How do you feel after a day of practicing I am statements? Is there anything holding you back from believing your own awesomeness? So these are questions that you can write down in your journal and answer. Spend time, like meditate on the questions and just really listen for the answer. Write them down, how you're truly feeling, okay? So that is the first card for You Deserve to Be Seen. So the next card says it's time to celebrate. Cultivate an air of celebration today. This is what the art looks like on the card. If it's gonna focus. Okay. Before I even get into reading this card, what I'm picking up on this card is that spirit is saying that you've never, just because you didn't get celebrated as a kid, doesn't mean that you don't deserve to be celebrated now. Okay, even if it's something you consider mundane, if you did that, you did that shit. Okay, you did that shit, and spirit wants you to celebrate that. Okay, even if you think it is mundane or small, or it's not that big of a deal, spirit is celebrating you. Right? It doesn't matter how small of a step you take, spirit celebrates every step that you take. Okay? And for example, even in my own life, like I am in that space where even if it's something that no one else celebrates, I'm gonna celebrate it because I did that. Okay? 1 year down in therapy, celebrate that. Throw a party for yourself. This is what I'm going to do for myself, because 1 full year of healing, and I was committed to that journey, and I'm still committed to the journey, and that is enough to be celebrated, because I did that for me. Okay, yes, there were people in your life that weren't there for you when you were younger, but to heal your inner child, you have to be there for you now. Okay, Spirit is not saying that what you went through wasn't that serious. They understand, but in order for you to heal, you have to heal yourself in the present moment. You can't wish that people from the past helped you then, because the past is gone. Okay, we cannot get back that time, but all we have now is today. So celebrate yourself every day. You get up and you wake up. If you get up and you wake up and you drink 8 cups of water, celebration. Clap for yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Spirit is cheering you on for every small step that you take. It is time to celebrate. Celebration is such a wonderful experience in this life, one that can bring about a sense of community and pleasure. Even the smallest of reasons to celebrate is a reason enough, as it is the spirit of celebration and not necessarily the physical adornments that makes a gathering of people something extraordinary. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to cultivate an air of celebration this week through action and spirit. In addition, this card could mean that it is time for you to celebrate yourself and your accomplishments. This practice can be done with others or by yourself. And the key aspect is to focus on what you have already accomplished and not what might be waiting for you in the future moments. If we do not celebrate ourselves in our current moments, then it might be hard for us if we do not celebrate ourselves in the current moment, then it might be hard to celebrate ourselves in the future moments as well. So what I'm also picking up on with this card is that Spirit is saying that if you don't practice gratitude and how far you've come today, when you get the things that you want in the future, you will not feel worthy, one, and you will not feel grateful for them. And Spirit doesn't want to give you something you're not going to feel grateful for, because guess what? Then we give it away. Then we mess it up. We find a way to not keep it in our frequency because we do not feel like we deserve it. But Spirit wants you to practice celebrating the small moments, because once you can celebrate the small moments, you can definitely celebrate the larger moments and be appreciative of what you have. Okay, so Spirit wants you to really get into the frequency of gratitude affirmations for everything in your life. Look for the reasons in your life you should be grateful right now. Okay, write a list. If either 10, 15, whatever reason they are, write them down and find something to be grateful for in your life right now. Because if you can't find something to be grateful for in your life right now, then there is no need for you to be manifesting your future, because you need to be happy and grow where you're planted. Okay, if you cannot grow where you're planted, you cannot reach the goals that you want in the future. You're here in the now, where you are right now, for a reason. Okay, Spirit is keeping you there to learn lessons. What lessons are you learning? What are you grateful for? Okay. So this is a self-care exercise. Create space that encourage play, laughter, and fun. Invite others to join you and take pleasure in their company. Savor the simple beauty that good food and good friends can bring. Here are some journaling prompts. How does it feel to your inner child to celebrate or to plan a celebration? What does the idea of excitement or expectation bring up in you? Are you worried about being let down or not being good enough? If you are experiencing any negative feelings around celebration, what can you do today to bring joy into it? Okay, so these are journaling prompt questions for you to ask your inner child, okay? I want you guys to do an inner child meditation and really sit there and connect with the younger version of you, the one that felt like they didn't have all their needs met, okay? That is how you are going to be able to heal yourself from within, so that you may radiate and glow outwardly. Okay, what is it that your inner child needs at this time? Okay, and for me, I definitely feel like, to connect to this card, when I was younger, people didn't show up for me. Okay, and not only that, even when it came to like my birthday and stuff like that, because I'm a Capricorn, so I'm born close to Christmas. So a lot of the times people would run out of money after Christmas and then either not get me anything, or they try to combine my Christmas gift with my birthday gift. Speaking for most Capricorns that I know, we do not like that, okay? We do not combine your birthday with Valentine's Day. We do not combine your birthday with other holidays or 4th of July, okay? So just to let you know that, if you have a Capricorn in your life, just to let you know, no, we do not think it's okay. So yeah, around celebrating myself, it's never been a norm. Okay, so now that I'm in this new frequency, I'm celebrating myself all the damn time. Okay, even if I ate 3 meals today, hell yeah, hell yes, celebrating Kamoya, because good job. You know, I never used to be eating on time or eating enough meals. Now you're eating healthily. Damn, you did that. You did that. So that's what I want for you guys to bring into your life, the celebration. Celebrate you, because you are worthy of celebration. Okay, you are divine and you deserve to be celebrated. And if you didn't have that as a kid, guess what? You have you now, and you can do it for you now. Even if no one else is going to be there, celebrate you. Okay, no one else got to be there for you to celebrate you. People don't got to see something for them to know it happened, for you to know it happened. Okay, celebrate yourself. So that was the celebration card. All right, so this last card that I pulled from the inner child work. There is hope ahead. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. This is what it looks like. All right, now I'm going to read the energies of that card. Okay. There is hope ahead. Life is a journey filled with many highs and lows. Sometimes a low can be followed by another and another, until all that is remembered are the low places. It is at these times that it may seem as though there is nothing left to hope for, and all of the remains are the ashes. All that remains are the ashes of what once was. If you have pulled this card, know that there is hope once more. Okay, before I continue and let you know what the exercises are, I'm going to read the energies that I'm pulling from this card. So what I'm getting from this card is some of you guys may have experienced a lot of back-to-back letdowns, okay? Whether that's from your family, whether that's from the people that you love, and you've always been a giver. You've give until the brakes fell off, and you had nothing else to give, and you felt like almost as if people tossed you to the side like a dirty tissue, like as if now that you are of no use to me, I no longer need you. What Spirit is saying to you is there's lessons that come out of everything, every pain, every tear that we cry. There are lessons in it, okay? And the lesson of this season for you is to learn to receive. And even if that receiving is coming from you, that is coming from you. It is not even just an even. It is amazing that it's coming from you. And sometimes we just need to give ourselves that permission to take care of ourselves, right? And because you were in that giving energy so much, it can be so hard. You can feel so guilty for giving to yourself and not worrying about everybody else. But you know what? Spirit wants you to enter your selfish era. Okay. And my heart breaks when I'm saying this, because I know what it feels like, you know, like give. You give until there's nothing left. And then after you've been used, there's no one else around, right? But Spirit is saying that they want you to really take care of yourself. What does it feel like to be with your own energy? How does your energy feel, right? And I'm picking up on some of you guys are empathic. So you pick up the energy of others and you wear it as if it's yours. But Spirit wants you to know that once you start to spend more time by yourself, you'll be able to tell when you picked up energy that's not yours. And you'll be able to release that, okay? And for my empaths and for just the people who are watching this video, I want you to sage your energy more, okay? Because the people around you are takers. They take, right? And you are not in that frequency anymore. You're in the frequency of self-care, self-love, pouring into you, doing the activities that you know will make you happy. Okay, when you sit down and you dream of a future where everything feels better, where you're no longer in this low moment, what are the things that you picture? If the things are, for example, for me, I picture horseback riding. And today I went horseback riding, girl. And it was, girl, they, thems. Listen, I went horseback riding and it was the best feeling in the world. I was naturally no longer scared about it because I was like, you know what? This is my error. Okay? And I want that for you guys. It doesn't have to be. Sometimes we say when we have this amount of money, we'll do this. Okay, but I want you to know that when we practice gratitude, we'll be able to see that Spirit gives us everything we need. There isn't anything that you need outside of you, right? And as for your inner child, children don't need much, right? When they play, they don't need much things. They just go out and play, even if it's with a stick and a rock. Okay, and this is even going to be an example that I use from my own life. Like the other day it was raining, and I remember when I was a kid I used to love playing in the rain, and I haven't done it since I was a kid. So I went outside, put on my bathing suit, jumped up and down on the trampoline outside in the rain, and I listened to music and I sung. And when I tell you guys that that was such a healing moment for me, because it allowed me to realize that no matter how old you are, you can still participate in the energy of play. Okay? And Spirit wants you to know that now is your time. Heal your inner child. What are the things that you always wanted as a kid? Get that for you. Do that for you. Okay? If you wanted a mom that was always there for you, you be there for you. Okay? And that is how you heal yourself, because we cannot wait for other people to get right, act right, because people do that on their own time. People heal when they want to heal. So what you are responsible for is healing yourself. Okay, we can't undo the past. We can't erase the things that happened to us. All we can do is learn from them and apply that love to ourselves again. Re-love ourselves, reparent ourselves. All of that we are now responsible for. And you can do it. Okay, Spirit is letting you know that you can do it. It is not something that is out of reach for you. Joy, happiness, those aren't frequencies that are further from you. Those are frequencies that are chasing you. Okay, and I want you to jump on it. Don't like Fear is something that wants to keep you in the comfort zone, okay, of not living life. Living life is going outside and doing the things that you always said you wanted to do. You don't need a ton of money to do those things, okay? Take it one step at a time. If you're interested in yoga, go find a yoga class near you. You may even meet friends that are like on the same frequency as you or in the same mindset as you. Okay, you never know what can happen when you go outside and experience life, is what I'm getting from this card. I'm going to read the exercise and also the journaling prompt for you. So the exercise says, now is the time to let hope in. There is so much good waiting for you ahead. There is a deep and divine love that is always present and always waiting to wrap you in its arms. You are held. You are loved. You are never ever alone. Reach out today onto the divine and be held by love. So Spirit is wanting you, before I read the journal prompt, I want to let you know what the download is. So Spirit is letting you know that you are always being protected, okay? And at times when we feel like God, Spirit, the universe is not listening, is when we are not listening. We're not tapped into our higher selves. We're not sitting down meditating. We're not paying attention to the signs around us because we're so worried about what thoughts we're experiencing in our head. And Spirit wants you to go back outside, connect with nature, slow your energy down. Calm your energy down so that Spirit may speak to you. Spirit speaks to us through soft whispers, okay? Like, we could be experiencing a whole bunch of stress and you could hear this soft voice that says, just go to the beach. Just go to the beach. But we ignore it, like, nah, I have work in the morning. But you would be surprised if you just start to listen to that soft whisper and let it guide you. Let God, let the universe, let the divine guide you. How peaceful your life gets. And there's times where when you're going through a lot, like I'm picking up on the energy of someone who's going through a lot of emotions, a lot of stress in your head. Spirit wants to heal you. Allow Spirit to heal you. Spirit heals you through different things, okay? And I want you guys to put on calming music, okay? Just instrumental calming music. Sleep to that. Start practicing sleeping to that and seeing how you feel, because Spirit can heal us through music as well, okay? And now Spirit is calling for you to come back to your own energy, come back to yourself, and get in the frequency of doing you, and doing you without guilt, doing you without shame. There's nothing to be ashamed of for doing you, okay? The reason why you feel ashamed is because you grew up thinking that other people should be put before you because that's what your family knew. Okay, that's what they know. Those are their beliefs. Those are not your beliefs. Okay, and because those are their beliefs, they instill those beliefs on you, and you have to rewrite that. Okay, and it's gonna feel uncomfortable at first. I promise you that in the future it won't. Okay, if you keep on doing you, keep on rewriting the story in your brain. Self-worth, self-love, you deserve all of those things. But listen, we can't always go off of what our parents or our father, what they're doing, okay? This is your story. No one's gonna know what you need except you. You can talk about it, get advice from other people, but when you reconnect by meditating, sitting with your own energy, you'll know that what you did for you was the right call, okay? And even if it wasn't, at least now you can know for the future to self-correct, because your perspective is your perspective. you had your experiences, so you could add a different perspective to the world. So you can't expect someone else's perspective to be influencing your perspective and exactly what you need. So what might work for someone else might not work for you, and that's okay, you know. And I'm gonna say this as an example. Like for me, I need to talk about how I feel. Okay, and the more that I keep it in, the more that it spews in my mind over and inside my body. But if I don't communicate to those that I love how I feel, then I will be able to convince myself that I'm not loved. Okay. And for some other people, maybe they don't need to talk about it. What they need is maybe to go for a drive, go for a ride, be alone. It's just different for person. Okay. And as you spend more time with your energy, you will get to learn what is you, what is the difference between you and the people around you, what things you like. But you can't know what you like if you're not spending time with yourself, right? And Spirit is saying that this is the time. This is the time. Okay. So the journaling prompt says, how does it feel to let hope reside within your heart? Do you feel appreciative when you think about hope? Hope is the belief in something that has yet to come. Even if we feel that we have no guarantee that we hope for will arrive. Okay. Even if we feel that we have no guarantee that what we hope for will arrive, it is far better to let hope into our hearts than it is to keep it out. So Spirit is saying that even if you have no idea where your manifestation is coming from, where your blessings are coming from, keep the hope up. Get up today and say, you know what? All right, this is exactly how my life is going to go, and this is exactly the life I'm living right now. They want you to move into your life with confidence. Okay, we don't get to know how Spirit is gonna bless us. Okay, but we just got to know that it's gonna happen. Okay, and Spirit wants you to really connect back with Spirit. You've lost that connection because you've been worried about what other people are doing, how other people are making you feel. But Spirit is saying that worry about how I make you feel. How does it feel when you listen to God and actually just do the things that are healing for you? How do you feel? Because if you feel good, then you are in alignment. Everything with God and the universe and Spirit, it's a good feeling. You're in alignment. Okay? And I want you guys to really cry and process your emotions, because I'm also picking up on the energy that you're trying to tough it out. Oh, it ain't that serious. Real niggas don't cry. Real niggas cry. Okay? Real niggas cry so they can process and heal and be able to receive their blessings. Okay? So let go of that tough person mentality and really step into your divinity. Okay, is what I'm getting from this. Allow your inner child to play and celebrate you. Okay, next I'm going to pull from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle to see what transformations you guys are going through at this time. Okay, all right, Spirit, cleanse the energy of the deck for the collective. Any messages, Spirit? Any messages for the collective at this time? So it says Sword of Light. Sword of Light. Yes. Okay, let's read the energy of this card. It says Divine Protections, Cords Cut, Breaking Through Energy. Ooh, I love that for you. I'm already feeling that this is you deciding that I had enough of this low vibrational lifestyle. I've had enough of this me not getting what I think I deserve, right? You've had enough of the short end of the stick. You've always gotten the short end of the stick. Like, what I'm picking up on is people will forget you and give you crumbs, like, and be like, this is enough. So your entire life you felt like you deserve crumbs, and guess what? Spirit is saying, no, you don't. You do not deserve crumbs. If you deserve crumbs, we would have left you in that frequency, okay? And the fact that you are figuring this out and realizing that life is better when you follow the light, I love that for you. I love that for you. I love that for you, okay? Sword of Light. Okay. Sword of Light. Divine Protection. Cords cut. Breaking through energy. The Sword of Light is the main energetic tool of Archangel Michael, the Prince of Heaven. His name means he who is like God, and he's considered Source's right-hand man. He is the Archangel who has chosen to guide and protect all light workers. Anyone who is feeling called to make a difference on this planet can be guided and supported by him. Okay, before I continue, what I'm getting is some of you guys, you want to make a difference in the world in terms of helping people. You have a really big heart. Okay, but you are right now trying to figure out how is it can you do that, right? But spirit is saying that don't just focus on the how right now. Some of you guys may be at the beginning of your journey, so spirit is saying, listen, what I want you to do is focus on loving you, healing you, and then we'll put you on the right path. You don't have to worry. And at the end of the day, everything is free will, so you get to decide if this is the path for you, okay? But you can't do it when you feel like you're not good enough. You can't do it when you're in a low frequency, a low vibe. Spirit wants you to get your vibes up, okay? So right now you're in the stage of healing, where we go through many phases of life, and this phase right now that you're going through is healing. Okay, you're choosing to not want to be in this frequency, and that is enough for spirit to back you. That is enough for spirit to back you, because guess what? You made the free will choice for a better life. And so spirit is going to give you a better life. But right now, spirit wants you to focus on healing you, being in the energy of joy, healing that inner child, and really just experiencing and falling back in love with life. Because this is the life that you chose, right? And spirit wants you to, your soul chose this life, okay? And spirit wants you to see the blessing, see the beauty in it, okay? Unfog the glasses and look through a different lens. Okay. The sword of light has been pictured as both a spear of light and a lightning bolt. Either way, it is a powerful symbol of truth and spiritual growth. Even though it is carried by Michael, it can be invoked by all of those working in the light to help them move beyond blockages and limitations, and to sever cords of fear. Ooh, Joan of Arc invoked it when she was going into battle. Okay, so this is like you using this sort of light is coming so you can really just cut through the fear. Spirit is saying that you're starting to see that fear is the illusion. Okay, there's nothing to be afraid of. Yes, you're going to start certain things and not be good at them, but that doesn't mean that it's something to be afraid of, right? So you're learning, and that's okay, but don't be afraid to fall. You will get back up. You will rise back up. Fear keeps you stuck. Fear keeps you away from your desires. Fear keeps you in a comfort zone, and you're seeing that you want to live, you want to experience life, and you want to also make a difference. And in order for you to do that, you have to let go of fear. You have to literally just do it anyway. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. To connect to the card, visualize yourself engulfed in golden light. So take a deep breath and vision yourself engulfed in golden light, okay? Sword of light, thank you for cutting the unnecessary cords that bind me to fear. I stand in truth and light, fulfilling the call of my soul, okay? That's what Spirit wants you to say. Sword of light, thank you for cutting the unnecessary cords that bind me to fear. I stand in truth and light, fulfilling the call of my soul. And so it is. Okay, your message. When this card comes to you, know that it is confirmation that you are walking the path of light and responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. It is also a sign that you have the opportunity to sever connections to fear and limitations. So Spirit is giving you the sword so that you can cut through your own fear and limitations at this time. Energetic cords bind us to situations, loved ones, and even the past, but you are in transition now and detaching from unnecessary connections, dramas, and fears. Know that there will be a great severing at this time, and you might feel isolated for a moment as you will be reconfiguring your circle of trust and moving into a life that is in greater alignment with your highest good. Know that the cords that bind you to loved ones and soul family will remain intact. It is only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. Expect breakthroughs and doors of opportunity opening for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that this energy is with you now. So Spirit is letting you know that this is your time, okay? You may be going through an isolation period right now because Spirit is doing the work on you, okay? Spirit is healing you up real good. And you know what? Like, sometimes we need detachment from our reality to really hone in on what's going on inside of us, okay? So spending more time by yourself is not a bad thing. Spirit is letting you know that they're just removing the people from your life that no longer need to be there, and you need to let them go with ease. Stop fighting, okay? Allow Spirit to push your blessings through. Okay, so that is the message from the Gateway of Light activation. Okay, I can eat that girl for lunch. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a message from my Archangel deck. See which angels are with you today, okay? Alright, Spirit, cleanse the energy of the deck. What angels are with us today? Sandalphon. Sandalphon. Building the bridge. Your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. So some of you guys have a really good connection. You guys are the bridge to change, okay? You're here to make a big difference in this world, okay? So, all right, let's see. Okay. Sandalphon, building the bridge. Your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. Sandalphon means his name means co-brother, most likely referred to the idea that he is the twin brother of Metatron. That on in his name comes from the word throne, meaning that this is an angel who is around or next to the throne of God. The fawn is an indication that Sandalphon has connections to music and sound. He's often regarded as heaven's master of song. He is one of the youngest yet tallest of the angels. In a past life, he was the prophet Elijah. And when it came to his time of ascension, due to his spiritual knowledge, he attained angelic status. Now he helps those on earth step into their most angelic qualities. Oh, that's beautiful. So what I'm getting from this angel, he is here to really give you your angelic powers. Like I feel like you guys forget that you are divine and that you have gifts. Okay, so what I'm also getting is some of you guys may have a beautiful voice and you don't know. Or you maybe when you were younger you were told that, oh, maybe your singing voice wasn't that good, but spirit is letting you know that there isn't any type of miracle that they can't work on you. Okay, and first you have to believe that you're good enough for it. So also what I'm picking up on this is allow music to heal you at this time. I'm getting this very big download. I want you to get out of the frequency of listening to music that make you feel sadder, or the music that keeps you in low vibration. Okay, music is a very healing thing, and if you switch the frequency from sad songs, Billie Eilish is coming up. If you switch the music from sad songs to happier music, you can see how quickly you raise your vibration. Okay, and spirit is saying that allow for your angels to allow you to do this. Okay, let go of the familiar. Your message: angels are grateful for the light and energy you bring to earth. Whether you realize it or not, there is a sacred mission unfolding for you at this time. You are creating a powerful bridge of light between heaven and earth, and your role is to bring the light that crosses that bridge to those who need it the most. Take the time to become aware of those in your life who might be feeling left out, unsupported, and othered. Your work is about bringing them together. So I feel like also what I'm getting from this card is a lot of you guys were the glue for your family, in terms of you really know how to bring people together, but at this time you may feel depleted because you've given. So for those of you who are taking that break in terms of pouring into you, continue to do that. Okay, and those of you who aren't feeling like that, I would say really just focus on the people who do not feel like they belong in the home at this time. And a lot of the times we can see this energy in children. And, we go out about our day and say, you know what, well, I have a lot of stuff to do. You're just going to have to figure it out. When you were a kid and you felt like no one else was there around you, didn't the world feel a lot lonelier, right? So Spirit is saying that it's nothing to just spend a day. Okay, it's nothing to spend an hour just talking to them or seeing where their head is at, playing and involving yourself in play. Because listen, you healing your inner child, nobody knows how to play more than children. So get connected with the children around you is what I'm getting from this card. Okay, you are in fact a miracle, and your life is proof that miracles are possible. Think of all that you've faced and overcome, all that you've uncovered and healed. Now your role is to become a miracle worker. Angelic wisdom is reminding you to share your story and personal experience as a way of building others to see what is possible for them. Dive deep into the ways you can do this. Your life mission is just beginning. So Spirit is letting you know that allow yourself to share your story with others, because it is inspirational. What you've overcome, what you've been through, what you continue to overcome. When you share your story with the world, people can see that, oh, okay, it's possible. It's possible to heal. Because sometimes people just need a sense of hope, right? To know that it is okay to heal, because I I seen this person do it and they did it, so I know it's possible for me. Sometimes people don't feel like it's possible for them, so they continue down the same path and they don't know why life just keeps on feeling worse, like a loop of suffering. Okay, but Spirit is letting you know that you are that bridge. You're here to tell, you're here to share your story so that the world can see that it's possible to heal. Okay, my next message is going to be from your future higher self. Okay, any messages from your future higher self at this time? Cleanse the energy of the deck, Spirit. Any messages from future higher self for the collective? Any messages from future higher self? Oh, that one wants to come out. Oh, that one wants to come out. That too. Okay, I'm gonna read them in order. Okay, so this one says, to rise, you must let go of fear. So use that sword to cut through your fear. Okay, your higher self is letting you know that this is them handing you the key. Okay, anything that fears you, anything that you're afraid of, do it scared. Once you really master all the things that scare you, you will continue to master your life and really see that you are the creator of your reality. Okay, the universe is just your co-creator. Okay, Spirit pushes out the things that we love to do so that others may find it and also benefit from it in some kind of way. Okay, and when you're afraid of your success, you don't do the things that you always want to do. You keep finding reasons to put it off. But Spirit is letting you know that let go of that fear. Post it, even if you edit it, because for me, perfectionism, it was a big problem. So now I put my videos out there. I don't focus too hard on the editing, because I'm like, if I sit there and nitpick every single word that's autocorrect wrong, this video will never be out. It's an hour video every day. It will never be out. Okay, so for me now, I'm like, okay, the messages will be delivered, and if you see a typo, girl, you knew what it was supposed to say. That's it. That's the best I got. Okay, because not only that, I also work, so it's like I need to be able to push my dreams out there and also balance my life. And if that means that I can't spend too much time on editing, guess what? I'm a manifestor editor. So if you're seeing this, come through, boo. Anyway, so the next message from your higher self: your shadows are just hiding the light right now. Okay, so some of you guys, your future higher self wants you to know that you may not be able to see the light right now because you are going through this transformation. And as far as your shadowed self, it is what's blocking the light. Okay, and I want you to really stop and pay attention, slow down, take a pause on your emotions and really observe them. Why am I feeling this way? Where is this coming from? What is it? How does this relate to my childhood and my inner child? Your shadows are what causes that fear. Okay, and for me, I'm going to share a story because I have a deep friendship wound. Okay, and for a lot of the times, my friendships, people pretended to like me and they did not like me, and I found that out later on. So that created a distrust in me when people try to be my friend, or when people are here to help me. And recently I found a more loving, more healthier friend, and I didn't know how to accept that. So for me, my shadow self was looking for reasons why this person wouldn't be good for me, and so I was also blocking that blessing because of fear of being vulnerable with my friends, being open to loving my friends again, because what I experienced in the past was painful. Okay, and because I was able to stop, take a pause, and sit with my own energy, I realized that I was running from it because that's all that I knew was toxic friendships. So to have healthy communication, to have healthy boundaries with a new friend, and for that to still work, it was unfamiliar to me. So my shadow self was blocking it. My ego was saying, listen, we're here to protect you, but your ego is not your friend. No, it's not. It's really good to learn in ways that your ego is operating, because that allows you to really see that what I'm doing right now is blocking my blessings. What I'm doing now is acting from a place of fear. Okay, and the next card says, you pull the strings that control your own life. Spirit is letting you know again that you are the creator of your life. Okay, when you put down the energy of fear, you can create such beautiful works of art. That doesn't even need to literally mean art, but that just means the stuff that you put out into the universe, the energy that you put out into the universe is beautiful. Okay, So those are the messages from your higher self. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a mindful message for you, honey. All right, cleanse the energy of the deck, Spirit. All right, any mindful messages for the public? For the collective. Any mindful messages for the collective? Messages for the collective. Okay. Any mindful messages for the collective, Spirit? Anything that you want to share at this time? Okay. So this card says projecting. Okay, let's read the energy for you. Projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. So what I'm getting from this card is that some of you guys have to realize that your triggers aren't there for you to run from them. Okay? Your triggers are there for you to sit with them, sit with your emotions and see where is it coming from? What beliefs do I have that are bringing up this trigger? What can I do to help myself in the future? Once we start to project our emotions onto others and make them feel like they're the ones responsible for the way that we feel is when we are out of alignment. Okay, no one is responsible for your feelings. Yes, people can do things to hurt your feelings, but the way that you respond to those feelings is on you. They're not responsible for how you respond. You're responsible for how you respond. Okay? And oftentimes when we stop, take a breath and really breathe instead of reacting to situations, we're able to really see where it's coming from. We're really able to see, how is this affecting me? Why is it affecting me? Why do I keep on finding myself in the same situation, the same emotion? Your emotions are ways for our bodies to tell us that something's going on. Okay? What's going on with you? Sitting with those emotions, don't run from them. Okay? Lastly, I'm going to pull a short spiritual daily messages for you to take with you today. Okay? Cleanse the deck. All right, Spirit, any messages for the collective at this time? Okay. Split the deck into... This one says, pick another tarot card. It's your answer. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so Spirit is really calling on you guys to have breath work. Work on your breath work. Sometimes breathing through situations, breathing through emotions, sitting with them is all we need. Okay, so this is the answer to what you're dealing with right now, is focus on your breath. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 6 seconds, exhale for 8. Okay, that is a very calming thing for your body. Allow yourself to really breathe through this. And once you allow yourself to breathe, you are able to stop, pause, and really reflect on how you're feeling and why the situation is making you feel this way. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull another card. Your energy is sacred. Your energy is sacred. Your energy is it gonna focus? Okay, your energy is sacred. Okay, what I'm getting from this card is those of you guys in isolation right now from either your friends or your family, Spirit is letting you know that they're really letting you see how sacred your energy is. It needs to be protected. So there's going to be times when you need to be alone in isolation to reflect and just really sit with yourself. And there's nothing to be there should be no feelings of guilt, okay? Working on why you feel guilty and rewriting the story so you don't feel guilty, because your energy should be protected. And right now, Spirit is healing you. So allow Spirit to do just that, okay? So to close off this reading, I'm going to light an incense and send you good energy. If you don't consent to this, thank you guys for watching this far. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video with someone who might be going through this at this time. Okay, so right now I'm gonna light the incense for you. Alright. Okay, so what I want for you guys to do is to take a deep breath. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 6, exhale for 8. Okay, so right now I'm gonna light this incense to bring vitality, good health, strength, peace of mind, and just to allow you to fall back in love with life is what the intention I'm setting for this at this time. Okay, so Spirit, I call upon you to send good energy to the collective at this time. Allow them to feel the energy of life, good feelings of joy, healing the inner child. And so it is. Okay, so that is it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And I love you guys. Bye-bye.